Steph Curry, 28 points per game this postseason, 23.5 per game in the finals. How close are we to seeing a breakout game from the MVP?
Well, the Warriors hope that it's just a matter of the percentages even out. Stephen Curry shooting 37% on his three-pointers in this series. He shot 44% from three-point range throughout the course of the regular season. So if he's one of the all-time greatest shooters, as a lot have been willing to label him, they figure now would be an appropriate time for him to do so. For Steph Curry, he understands that the defensive focal point of the Cavaliers has been to get the ball out of his hands. So he's trying to maintain that balance between searching his shot and not getting caught up and being too aggressive looking for his shot and finding ways to keep his teammates involved if that's what the defense dictates. That's something that he discussed at Warriors practice yesterday.
I don't know what that signature finals moment will be. As long as we get 4 wins, that would be signature enough for me. But I hope to have an impact in that effort.
He controlled the game last game. You know, he didn't turn the ball over. He made sound passes. He put us in a position to where he took 2 defenders. Now it's a 4-on-3. You know, sometimes that means more than just scoring. You know, if they're going to throw 2 guys at you, you can't score every play, but you make the right play, trust your teammates, and we were able to make plays out of it.
In Game 4, I feel like I controlled the game pretty well from a point guard standpoint of picking and choosing my spots and being aggressive and attacking, and I was pretty proud of that effort, especially considering the challenge in front of us in the moment.
Now, it hasn't gotten quite as much attention, but the Cavaliers have also done a good job of keeping the other Splash brother, Klay Thompson, in check throughout this series. They're staying close to him no matter what they're doing with Stephen Curry and basically forcing the Warriors to go to Andre Iguodala, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes, and make those 3 take the shots. Another thing the Warriors are hoping is that being back home, those guys will be a little bit more comfortable and be more effective shooting as well.
You brought up Draymond Green coming off his best game of the finals. How important is it for him to show up versus the version that showed up in the first 3 games?
It's very important. They understand that he's been dealing with back spasms and issues. He hasn't been quite himself, but he's come to the realization, too, that the Warriors follow his lead, especially when it comes to emotional intensity. And part of the problem was they weren't just missing shots. They were getting beat on the offensive boards to loose balls, and Draymond Green is the one who inspires them to do those things. Steph Curry's supposed to make the shots, so Draymond kind of got back to being himself with a little advice, some terse advice from his mother and grandmother, and he got back to being the emotional leader that this Warriors team needs.